goals change games, and I think we started the game exactly how we wanted to. Formation that we set up to dominate the game worked, and like I'm saying a lot of times, and so a lot of managers at this level, goals change games, and our mindset completely changed, which is not what I want from this team. We've got to be brave and still go on the ball because we're causing them trouble. Second half, yeah, they've got they're on the front foot a little bit because they scored. I thought we started the first 5-10 minutes okay, but then again, you know, defensive lapses as a team, by the way, not just the back line. Given that impetus, and then when they've scored the 2-2 and we're gifting free kicks on the outside of the box, you could just see it going in. But we're disappointed. We're all disappointed in there. It's you know, we're wounded now. We've got to have this week to get over it because the season still goes ahead. You know what I mean? And I'm desperately disappointed. Probably the lowest point of the last month because of how well we started the game. To go on and say after 15 minutes we're going to lose this 3-2, I would have laughed at you because we were that dominant. But hey, it's football.
You mentioned the mental side of things. I mean, what can you put that down to? Purely because, you know, with respect, you can't do that for the lads, can you? You can set them up, but obviously you need that character from them when things go against them in games.
Yeah, that comes down to recruitment because you still need to be brave and get on the ball. You still need to be switched on even though you're 2-0 up. You know, the game's not won at 2-0. It's the worst scoreline in football. But, you know, when you just gift a goal the way we did to them today, it just gives them a foothold of the game and it gives them something to hang on to. They get through to half time, you know, hoping that it's just 2-1 rather than it should have been 3 or 4. But moments change games.
And it's clear that, you know, it's a fantastic start to the season, but over the last few weeks or so, confidence has taken a big hit, hasn't it?
That's football though, and you know what I mean? And it's as good as a season we've had, we've only had a good start. Do you know what I mean? I'm not getting carried away. In every game it's been close, whether we've won or we've lost. And again today, you know, the fine margins of results and performances. And the team who's got to be the most consistent is going to go up this season because there's no one going to run away with it this year.
He won't be happy, I'm sure, after the game with the result, of course, but you've got to mention Ethan scoring his first goal as a pro, if you like, and the first Harriers goal. It was a great moment for him individually. He's
been great for me, Ethan. It's hard for me to say now and pull on positives, but that kid, he's come from the youth team last season. He's took his chance, got his contract last year, and he never lets me down whenever he's in the team. He was absolutely blowing after 65 minutes today because he's probably not up to speed, but he'll get there. And he was rewarded with his goal today for his first half performance, yeah.
And I guess in some ways, despite his relatively young years, you look at him as an example to the rest of the squad, don't you, really, in terms of his work rate and his desire?
Yeah, I think we've all got it, but what we have got, we can all switch off as well. You know, we defend from the front, we defend from the back. We attack from the back, we attack from the front, and that's us. But moments in games are changing us at the moment, and you know, we've took the lead out of 3 of the last 4 games and we haven't won a game, so it's something we need to really improve on.
How do you go about doing that? Is that just work on the training ground? I guess having a clear week in that sense helps.
I suppose, yeah. Of course, we work on positive things all week, and we work on how to start games. And I think we've started out the last 4, started the games really well. Took the lead early on, but it's building on that momentum rather than just halting and going, okay, we're happy with this. Always going to switch on. But this is why we're all at the level. There's mistakes got to be in the game from me, from the staff, from all the players, because the consistent ones aren't at this level. But we need to be consistent, more consistent than what we are.